far as a role model that you had, it might have been a teacher, it might have been a neighbor, it might have been a parent. What was, who was there one person that you looked up to as you were growing up that kind of helped show you the way?
I would have to say my mom and my older sister. Growing up in a single-parent household, it was me, my mom, and my sister for a long time before I had my stepdad. So, she was a huge influence. Your parents will be a huge influence on your life. I'm sure they already are. They pretty much mold you, and then the people that you'll be around will mold you as well. And those are the people that you're sitting with right now. You'll probably know them until you're in 5th grade. You'll know them in middle school, and most likely in high school, you guys will be best friends, and might even date one another sometimes. So, yeah, I understand that.
My older brother was always the guy that I looked up to, and pretty much him and his friends is who I always tried to hang out with. And to this day, they'll all text me and call me and make sure I'm doing all right. So just finding that one person that is a good example and cares about you and will always kind of have your back is who my older brother is for me.
My mom, she was the biggest influence in my life. I had this thing in my household called no pass, no play. So if I don't come home with good grades and I couldn't play football, basketball, baseball, I couldn't play nothing. I would be in a lot of trouble coming home with bad conduct or bad grades, things that I'm not doing right in school. So that was always the thing. Always make good grades, have great conduct, and it would take you a long way.
Like Joe and Blank said, it was my mom. Single parent home till, like you said, I got a stepdad, and she just showed me how to be respectful. And I was always raised to say yes ma'am and no ma'am. And like Joe said, I had to bring home good grades. Had to be respectful to my teacher. If I get a call from the teacher or get what they call a red light at school, and I did not want to go home that day because I know I couldn't get a food. So it had to be my mom. Like I said, she always taught me to be very respectful, and it'll take you a long way in life.
Thank you, Jamarca. Mr. Meyer has a couple questions for you guys too, Mr. Meyer.
First of all, thanks for coming out. I have a question for you. We had an issue last year where the kids were playing football outside, okay? And they're struggling with each other, they get mad at each other, but you know what they didn't realize? When they're in high school, they're gonna be teammates. So my question for you is, Joe, you ever get mad if one of these guys pick off a pass of yours in practice? No? A little bit. How about if one of the receivers burned one of you guys on a play? Because it happens, doesn't it? Once in a while. But you try to cut down on that, right? But you guys are teammates in the end, aren't you? And you're pulling for each other. And you know what I noticed too when I watch on Sundays after the game? You guys actually go and talk to the other team and say, hey man, nice job. You might have went one-on-one with them and you were thanking them and saying, or maybe not thanking them, but you're saying, you know what, you got me a couple times, but it was a good battle. Am I right on that? Can you comment?
Yeah, when you guys are out there, if you get a little mad, I'm going to say that's okay. As long as it's a good, competitive, friendly time, and you can go and shake the other person's hand after you're done, that's all good. It's great to be competitive in life. I think it's a good thing to have if you want to be successful. And there's nothing wrong with getting your juices flowing. That's part of playing a sport and being competitive. That's what people enjoy about it. It gets you going, gets your blood running a little bit. But the most important thing is that after you're done, you can go across and shake the man's hand or the young lady's hand and say, great job. And, you'll be friends afterwards and have a great time.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being competitive and having some fire, but you just got to know when you can and can't cross the line. And afterwards, like they said, everybody's playing the game, giving their best effort. So why not congratulate them? They'll congratulate you, and just always play fair and try to play clean.
Just like these guys said, you got to show good sportsmanship. That's the biggest thing. You got to have great character. Because when you get older, you get ready to go to college, that's the main thing that people look at. What type of person is he? Is he a good person? Do he get mad all the time? Is he good with his teammates? So you got to have great character, show great sportsmanship to the other teammates, and play hard.
Like I said, there's nothing wrong with being competitive. guy can tell you on Sunday, you know, I'm one of the guys you might not want to see, you know, if you're on the other team. You know, I play with attitude out there, but at the end of the day, you know, like you said, at the end of the day, I go back and shake hands, and at the end of the day, come back to respect. You know, I have respect for the next team after the game, but during the game, you know, like you said, it's a battle, but after the game, we still have respect at the end of the day. Oh, it just make you better, like you said. You don't want to get beat, but you know that's part of the game. You know, like they always tell us, the next guy get paid just like you get paid. So you're going against a great athlete. You know, you're gonna get beat sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's about coming back and competing and being respectful at the end of the day.
Good question, great answers. Even better questions, always defer to the principal, the boss. So Robert's the youngest guy on the team, so we've got time for a few questions, and then we've got a little surprise because we want to have a message of, you know, being out on recess and being active. That's really one of the messages of the NFL. It's called Play 60, to be active 60 minutes a day. So I'm going to give the microphone to Robert, and we have time for a few questions, and then Mr. Meyer can kind of let us know time-wise when we wrap up and do some of our drills. So questions, and Robert can be the man on the mic.
Beautiful young lady right here. What you got? Excuse me? We have numbers on our shirt. It's like just a way to individually distinguish ourselves, I guess, so that people know who you are. It's hard to pronounce some people's names sometimes, so we just throw numbers on it. It makes it easy. Yes, sir. I love all my teammates equally. You go to war together. Hey, it's a great time, man. It's a great time. Yes, sir. I honestly, I don't like playing football. I love it with a passion. So you'll get something that you love in life, and you'll stick with it no matter what. Yes, ma'am. My name's Robert Blanton. Yes, ma'am, I am a Viking, that is true. Although I don't look like the Viking on your shirt, I'm a tanner Viking. I got out in the sun more. So. Yes, ma'am. It's fun to play against everybody. Everybody has a different style that they come with, and it's fun. It's like learning different subjects in school, math, science, social studies. It all comes with something new and presents a new challenge, so it's always fun to play against different people.
No, it's like a recruit, like going away in college. You know, you get to pick the school you want to go to, but in the NFL, you don't have a choice. They get to pick you, so they have to break you down and investigate you and see, like you are right here. They have to ask, you know, what did he do in elementary? Was he a bad kid? Or maybe go way back. So you better be a good boy if you want to play professional sport. Great choice, great choice. No, I leave that to the basketball crowd. I'm not a basketball crowd. I stick to football. But I wish I could play basketball. Safety. We cover the receivers, try to keep the receivers from catching the ball. I really didn't have no special team. I grew up as a 49ers fan, but that changed quick when you get to NFL. You got to be a fan of whoever you're playing for. So it really didn't matter. I just wanted my dream to come true and play professional sport. It didn't matter who was with.
Yeah, we got to throw. We have a quarterback net where we have to throw in, work on our accuracy. So coaches made me do that drill a lot of times. We won 5 games, 5-3. We are 5-3 right now, so we off to a good start to push for the playoffs. How did I feel when I made the touchdown run? Felt very good, I tell you. Felt very good, especially when you do it on the road and you can look at the other crowd like, now what? Have I not? What team have I not played against? Or have? We played against Jacksonville, Washington. Indianapolis. Yeah, they're playing right here. You know we played. My favorite color? Purple. How many players are on our team? 53 players. 53 players on our team right now. Have I ever got injured in my career? Not no major injury. I have a little nicks, but let's keep praying that I don't get injured.
I saw a question over. Teacher over here. Any question?
You talked about knowing when you can not cross the line. How do you teach self-control?
I mean, it's a lot easier to talk about than it is to actually do. You kind of learn from experience. Sometimes, if you don't know better, you might cross the line, and you just have to know that it was wrong, apologize, try to learn from it, and in the future, not let yourself get so caught up that you forget about the well-being of others and the well-being of yourself. And you just have to stay calm when you're competing, and just know what's right and wrong, and not just say, oh, well, I'm on the football field, so I can hit somebody and I can do bad things before and after the plate. You just have to learn what's right and what's wrong.
Do you help each other like that?
We really do, just because, things get heated, and, guys will be talking after the play and stuff, and you might forget exactly what's at stake or what's going on, so, a teammate will come up and grab you and say, hey, man, let's go back to the huddle, let's just keep playing football, so that's something that we always kind of keep each other in check with. Come to the back. What's my touchdown dance? I can't dance. So I think you might want to ask one of these guys. What do you mean? Has anyone ever taken advantage of me as a football player? People might try to ask us for things, ask us for money, ask us for tickets and stuff like that, and they may not necessarily be our best friends. So you just have to know who's who, pretty much. In my free time, I come to things like this, or I hang out at home, go to the movies, go to the lake in the summer. Pretty much, the same stuff that you guys do. The oldest player on the team by far is Antoine Winfield. Not even close.